They are U.S. tax measures piling as high as a stack of 2x4s. An additional 10% duty for softwood lumber coming into effect Tuesday, leading BC's premier to call this an existential threat.
We have to be way more aggressive to make sure that we get our message heard.
Surrounded by unions and industry organizations, David Eby saying the federal government needs to treat the threats from the United States against the forestry industry the same way it treats threats against the steel or automotive sector. Eby penning this letter to Prime Minister Mark Carney. We must have the programs in place to support workers and their families in the events of curtailments, layoffs, and permanent closures in the days, weeks, and months ahead. And as an initial step, this should include enhanced EI benefits for these workers.
Forest sector jobs are often anchor jobs in British Columbia communities. And when those jobs are lost, it's not just the immediate worker, it's their family that are impacted, it's the truckers, the retail stores.
The federal government announced more than $1 billion in supports back in August, but none of that money has been distributed.
None of that money has flowed to support companies and workers to manage these difficult times. And so we need to see the federal government particularly get the liquidity support package for forestry companies flowing today.
With the latest duty increase, Canadian softwood lumber heading to the U.S. now sees a combined duty and tariff exceeding 45%. The province and the sector are now set to launch an ad campaign showing that these taxes are making production more expensive for Americans.
We have worse market access than Russia, an international pariah who has launched a war of aggression on Ukraine. It doesn't make any sense.
And if President Donald Trump and the American public don't respond to this message quickly, it will be more than 10,000 jobs here in BC on the chopping block. Richard Zussman, Global News, Victoria.